Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, today is Friday, October 31st. Happy Halloween and happy Friday, okay? Obviously this video is going to be done for today, but it can resonate with you whenever time you see this video, so obviously please take what resonates with you whenever you see it. Again, I did do a video earlier today that I've posted. I did two actually, so one was just a regular tarot, and then the other one was just my personalized messages, right? But I think I'm going to do another message where I'm going to do some extra tarot and oracle messages, and then I'll do another video for personalized messages, but it will be for the weekend, okay? And what you guys might need to know for the weekend. So that could actually include Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because today is the first day of the weekend, okay? So let's get started. Let's see what you guys might need to know. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to get out the cards or the decks and see what you guys might need to know for today, okay? And for the weekend in general, right? So like I said, please take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. And of course, you know, if you know somebody out there that could resonate with this message, you know, please send it to them so that they can see it. Because again, sometimes you watch videos and even though it's not for you, it could be for somebody that you may know, or they could be for somebody that, you know, they could be thinking something and you might, you know, come across this video and it could resonate with them as well, right? So let's get started, guys, and see what you need to know. So Spirit, what messages or extra messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What extra messages do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? What does the collective need to know at this time, please, for today? Please give me clarity and understanding so that I can give to the collective whenever they see this video, Spirit. What messages does the collective need to know in general for today, please? Thank you. So we have here Four of Pentacles, okay? Some of you guys could resonate with this. Obviously, you know, take what resonates, but there's something about in a few weeks or so, there's something that could be very significant at this time. So even when it comes to the number 4, this is talking about foundations. Even when it comes to like your emotions, you know, women, children, family, roots, okay, something to do with parents and guardians, right? Inheritance. There is something about stability, structure, and foundation that you're trying to step into at this time. Even when it comes to organizing and protecting what it is that you're either trying to build, right? This is about being grounded, okay? Progress, discipline, reliability also could be very significant. And even when it comes to you working on, you know, your long-term goals, right? Establishing roots and inner strengths, okay, could be very significant at this moment. So root chakra talks about what you have. Some of you guys could be a sun in Capricorn, right? You could be a sun in Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn placements, but there is something about being possessive when it comes to your stability, when it comes to your savings, okay? Material could be very significant as well, even when it comes to boundaries, right? But there is something about financial stability and controlling your expenses that could be very significant at this time, okay? This could be around the time, like I said, between Capricorn season. So this could be between December 22nd and January 19th, okay? So take what resonates with that. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please? What other messages do you have for the collective, Spirit, when it comes to this? What do they need to know at this time, please? Thank you. So we have the Star, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to stability, your savings, even when it comes to grounding yourself, you guys are moving forward, okay? There's something about having hope. Even if it's not about grounding yourself, it's just whatever is happening at this current moment in time, especially in history of time. There's something about having more hope, okay? Maybe you guys are having a lot of inspiration as well. And even when it comes to faith in regards to renewals, healing, rejuvenation, this could be tied to your creativity, even when it comes to originality and investing in yourself, right? So having hope that your inspirations will come in fruition could be very significant significant. This could be right after Capricorn season going into Aquarius season, which is crown chakra energy. This could be what you guys know, okay? That's what the crown chakra represents. It's what you know, okay? So it's what you know and what you have at this time and what you're building, right? It's almost like you're building from the ground up, like how this person is in the picture, you know, pouring water, right? So pouring water into something that you're trying to grow could be very significant at this time. The number 8 could also resonate for some of you guys when it comes to deaths, transformations, right? But also when it comes to your power, abundance, right? Mastery. There is something about being a manifester and achieving, right? Some type of authority. Excuse me. But throat chakra energy could be very significant when it comes to authority. You guys could be stepping into a leadership role, or there is something about mastering certain realms, okay, in the 5D. Even when it comes to your discipline, this is about strength and ambition, okay, cause and effect. Yeah, so someone's throat chakra could have been blocked. And there's something where you guys could be speaking up on certain things, right? It could be your investments. It could be the creativity, right? But the devil energy wanted to show up. Okay, Capricorn energy again, root chakra. Okay, this is talking about the number 6, okay? Number 6 talks about if this is 6 house placement, even though this is saying 15, if you put these numbers together, this is talking about health and wellness. So basically your daily routines, right? When it comes to coworkers, your work habits, and even when it comes to organizations, how are you servicing others, right? Are you servicing others, or are you just servicing yourself? And that could be confirmation for some of you when it comes to, for somebody, this could be the addiction of trying to serve other people who don't appreciate you serving them. And there's something about somebody's energy wanting to take that energy back. So someone could be taking their power back and putting it in towards themselves, right? But again, the number 6 talks about love, family, and nurturing, right? You could be a healer, okay? You could be a caregiver as well, or an empath. But there is something about within the home, having compassion within self could be very significant. And even when it comes to healing relationships, right? Being responsible, okay? Servicing to others, balancing between giving and receiving, okay? So some of you guys could have heart-centered leadership in your energy, okay? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please give me more messages for the collective at this time and what they need to know. Thank you. Yeah, so whoever you guys, you know, that resonate with this, Queen of Wands energy, the number 4 again. So again, you guys could have been seeing angel number 444. If this is a past situation that you guys have released, there is something about you stepping in your confidence, right? Being determined when it comes to social events. Okay, black cats and sunflowers could also resonate for some of you. But again, like I said, leadership, okay, financial stability. This is what you can do. Solar plexus energy, right? So some of you guys could be stepping into your confidence, stepping more into leadership roles where you could be the one that's managing a group of people, or you could be the one that's, you know, speaking out to a group of people. So public speaking could also be very significant too. But you guys are stepping into financial stability. So even when it comes to material, again, this could be going back to the message that I did earlier. Some of you guys are going back to simplicity. Okay, going back to simplicity, being optimistic that things will work out in your favor, especially when it comes to your creations, your creative endeavors. Yeah, you guys are fighting for what you believe in, standing up for what you believe in. Mars energy when it comes to taking action, right? Number 7 is talking about spirituality, wisdom, introspection. Okay, when it comes to inner knowing, right? Clarity, spiritual gifts, trust in divine timing, all right? The color indigo and deep blue could be very significant for somebody. So it's giving the energy of fire and water, just like how this card says fire and water. It's also giving this energy as well, okay? Solar plexus energy. So again, some of you guys could have been in this situation where you guys could be taking action when it comes to taking leadership in certain places, right? But again, even though it may feel like there could have been struggles, you guys still persevered, right? You guys showed up as being determined, okay? So it doesn't mean that what you were working on failed. It just means that you guys continue to be determined in what it is that you're working on so that you can continue to move forward, especially when it comes to your financial goals, okay? Financial goals, dreams, okay? Even when it comes to your career, okay? So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Let me just put that back because that was a lot. So, Spirit, what other extra messages do you have for the collective for October 31st, please? What do they need to know for October 31st, please, and thank you. So yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. I'm going to get into that though. But for now, we have here, for some of you guys, when it comes to fear, anxiety, okay, even negativity, right? Breaking point. You guys release this. Right? You guys release this, especially when it comes to financial stress. You guys are releasing this. So for some of you guys, when it comes to taking action in communication, especially when it comes to your heart chakra, that could be activating, right? This is talking about, you know, philosophy, higher education, dreams, divination, wisdom. Some of you guys could be getting a lot of dreams at this time. So some of you guys could be trying to sleep, okay? You're tossing, you're turning. It's not that you're not able to sleep. It's because of the fact that you are picking up either on someone else's energy. So if you live with somebody else, you're picking up on their energy. And if you don't live with this person, you guys could be very sensitive to energy. And there is something about a breaking point, okay? Again, for some of you guys, when it comes to releasing and being in a peaceful mind state, this is where you guys are trying to move forward in towards, okay? The number 9 also represents completion, service, compassion, okay? Violet and lavender could be very significant. Some of you guys could be using that as of recently. Some of you guys are light workers, old souls, healers, humanitarians, okay? When it comes to endings leading to transformations, and especially universal love, healing others when it comes to your empathy and releasing. Some of you guys are selfish, there's selflessness, okay, and awareness, and also when it comes to letting go so that you can ascend, okay? Again, the number 12 could also be very significant. Knight of Pentacles could resonate for some of you guys, okay, when it comes to this energy. So some of you guys could be stepping into this energy where you are slow and steady, hardworking, you're committed, very patient, and there is something about Taurus and Virgo energy that could resonate for some of you, especially with root chakra. Again, releasing the past so that you can move into your financial stability, especially with the hard work and perseverance that you guys show up in and what you've done so far. It's coming back to you, okay? The reason why I said I'll get back to the bottom is because the reason why it's coming back to you is because of the Fool, okay? The Fool is talking about new beginnings, okay? Starting something new, having adventure, okay? Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys could have Uranus very highlighted in your chart, depending on the placements, okay? The number 0 talks about starting over, starting anew, okay? This is divine source, okay? Potential, wholeness. This is also, again, you know, talking about, you know, creations and endings, right? Limitless to your potentials, right? Waiting to be shaped, okay, into a new dimension, a new world, returning to source, right? So again, receiving infinite cycles could resonate for some of you. Again, this is a new opportunity. Okay, you guys are taking a risk. There is something about uncertainty when it comes to stability. But again, like I said, for some of you guys, it's like you guys are taking your purse or your handbag or your backpack and you're taking your dog and you're moving on, okay? Again, fresh starts are very significant for somebody, okay? Justice is talking about you guys receiving some type of justice when it comes to truth, honesty, and integrity, okay? This is cause and effect, okay? So for some of you guys that resonates with this, this is confirmation. Like, again, You guys are releasing, letting go, okay? Even when it comes to people, right? You guys are letting go of those people who were in the past. You know of this, right? 10 could be very significant. Even when it comes to your, momentum, Sun and Aries, you guys are moving away from this energy. If you guys have Sun and Aries or Aries placements, like I said, momentum, moving forward, taking action, okay? You guys are literally, basically doing the best that you can with the resources that you have, right? So being inspired, okay, when it comes to your curiosity, being inspired when it comes to your communication, being inspired when it comes to receiving, financial goals, okay? This could be from somebody as well. You guys could be very young watching this video, but there is something about your energy that's young, it's alert, especially the way that you communicate, how chatty you are, how witty you are. Some of you guys, your Vedic could be very significant, and I spoke about this earlier today. Even if you may not have Gemini placements or Libra or Aquarius, there is something about your energy where you are very quick-witted, okay, with your words, with what you say, how you do things, okay, how you move, and that could be confirmation for some of you. Another thing that could be confirmation is some of you guys could be very chatty and witty, okay, communicative, and that could bother a lot of people who do have air placements, right? Say you have no air placements, but you just speak based on emotions, okay, and energy, right? That could bother some people, and it may not bother all air placements that you meet, but there could be somebody that I'm channeling right now too, where you guys could meet a lot of people, and unfortunately, because you are the way you are, you always end up in situations where people may feel like they could be projecting on towards you. So you guys are receiving some type of temperance when it comes to balance, when it comes to past situations that never worked out. You guys are receiving balance at this time, right? During this energy. Then also when it comes to King of Cups, okay, and Queen of Swords, right? You guys are stepping into maybe an energy where you guys are financially stable. Even when it comes to jobs, you guys could be stepping into careers where you guys could be counselors, okay? Psychology could be very significant. Doing healing work could be very significant, okay? And also, when you do this healing work, some of you guys could be your own boss, okay? Or you guys could be stepping into a manager role or manager assisting type of role because you're honest, you're independent, and you also give constructive criticism where it's necessarily needed, okay? Even when it comes to your wishes coming true, right? That could be confirmation too. So let me see if I can get some extra messages, just to see what you guys might need to know, especially when it comes to your dreams. Okay, some of you guys could be, like I said, having certain dreams, okay? Again, Nine of Swords energy, right? So Spirit, what other extra messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other extra messages can you give the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, freedom. You guys are stepping into freedom. Hot air balloons could be very significant for somebody. And there is something about birds. So if you have been dreaming about birds, some of you guys have been dreaming about either being free from situations that no longer serve you, or you guys are stepping, like I said, into these new beginnings that no longer, stepping into these new beginnings and releasing, what no longer serves you because of the Fool card, okay? Being open to new opportunities, okay, could be very significant for somebody. Yeah, some of you guys are manifesting at this time. The crescent moon could also be very significant as well. So take what resonates with that. Spirit, give me one more card for the collective, please. Spirit, give me one more card for the collective, please. Okay, even better. I'll take that. All right, I see. So because you guys have or are stepping into this freedom, it's because of what you manifested, okay? You guys maybe have an old soul. Maybe you guys have been here before. Your soul mirrors a lot of people as well. You guys mirror people and you may feel like home to some people. You guys are helping people awaken at this time, whoever I'm speaking to or with. There is something about you guys when it comes to the full moon. So full moon cycle could be very significant for next week for those who resonate with this. But again, with this awakening, you could have a lot of people who regretted how they either treated you or how, they may have acted in certain situations, you've moved past that, you've moved on from that, right? There is also regret maybe for some of you guys when it comes to people, places, and things. Don't regret that. If you feel regret when it comes to maybe working somewhere or talking to somebody or dealing with something, don't regret that. That was a lesson for you to learn, right? Record is very significant. Some of you guys are recording your dreams, messages, things like that. Even when it comes to recording yourself, that could be confirmation, especially when I see like the asteroids and stuff, when it comes to astrology. So you guys could be wanting to step into astrology. Maybe you guys are not just only readers, right? But some of you guys are really good at reading birth charts, okay? Some of you guys could be birth chart readers. That could be something that you guys are stepping into for those who do spirituality. For some of you guys, it could be shamanism, Reiki healing, but whatever it is that you guys are recording at this time, you guys could be recording yourself. Okay, for some of you guys could be writing down notes when it comes to certain things. Okay, so let me see if I can get one more message for you guys. And also, recording what it is that you're doing right now is what's helping you at this time. So even when it comes to, like, say you work at a job and you're recording like your hours, that could be confirmation for somebody. Like, you guys could be recording something so that you can receive justice. So it's almost like providing proof to a situation of something. Yeah, there's something about you guys being ready, okay? So again, with the record, okay, you guys are either ready to show up for the world when it comes to divination and things of that matter, or is something about you stepping forward and moving on to your new beginnings, okay? Yeah, there's a peaceful resolution coming up, especially with this regret card. There's some type of peaceful resolution coming towards you guys, okay? Some of you guys could be meditating, okay, at this moment. Meditation could be anything. So when it comes to you meditating, some of you guys are doing that at this time. And I'm going to see if I can get another card. Yeah, if you believe, okay? So, yeah, big happy changes as well at the bottom. Okay, guys? But yeah, please take what resonates with you. I'm going to end this video for tonight. But I will go into the other video doing weekend messages so you guys can see what you guys might need to know when it comes to my personalized deck. But like I said, please take what resonates with you. Thank you again for the love and support that you guys have been showing, giving into me. I appreciate that, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, guys? It's already 9:49 p.m., so love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.